Are you working on your hamstring flexibility? Then why not add in a little supine hand to big toe? Dr. Marcia here of Move with Marcia, your friendly neighborhood physical therapist, certified yoga teacher, and author of Movement for Everybody. So supine means laying on your back. So you would lay down on your back, whether you're on the floor, couch, bed, doesn't matter. As long as you've got space to move around and you're sturdy and stable, that'll do. So the general mechanics of it is kind of how the name of the pose sounds. You take your hand and you bring it to your big toe. So that might look like a straight leg. That might look like having a little bend. That might look like the opposite leg being bent or straight, depending on your comfort and flexibility. Other things that you can focus on and change around is whether you actually use your hand or extend the reach of your hand with the use of a strap. So you get the strap around your foot, and then you can hold that strap, and that's kind of extending what your hand could reach instead of bringing your actual hand all the way up to the big toe. Now, a couple of key points. Besides your option in position of whether your leg reaches straight or it doesn't, who cares? Of whether this leg is bent or straight, who cares? The other thing you can focus on is how active you make this big stretch of the hamstring. So right now, and I'm hypermobile, I'm going to hyperextend, so you don't need to try and be just like me. Don't worry about me. Now, I can do this without any real feeling of effort in my leg besides the effort it takes to hold it up. That might be a lot of effort for you already. For me, it's not. So right now, this is pretty passive. All the effort is kind of in my arms, if anything is like doing any squeezing, right? If I want to make it active, I could squeeze the front of my leg. So try to squeeze my leg as straight as it can go. And on top of that, I could actively pull my ooh, that's making me catch cramp already. Pull my toes towards my face. And that's how you can make it kind of an active stretch. So that can look like the same thing, even if your leg is a little bent. You can still squeeze this muscle and try to pull your toes towards your face. And that's your hand to big toe pose. Now, the other thing you want to think about is if you don't have hamstrings that are very open and you are somebody that's going to be about here, you're not going to want to go straight into this cold turkey. You're going to want to warm this leg up, right? So if you were doing a workout, you might already be warm. If you were just kind of going into this at the end of the day or starting your day, some circles, straight or knee bent would do, some windshield wipers, right? Some knee to chest. You want to do something to loosen up and bring some flow to those legs before you go into a deep hold of a stretch that is hand to big toe. Okay? And those are your tips and tricks for getting into this pose. Keeping in mind, compared to the standing version, you're kind of taking out the balance aspect of it. So you're not going to get the benefit of working on your feet and ankles, your knee stability, your hip stability. It's going to be more about that flexibility. Whether it is passive and you're not really squeezing anything, you're just holding the leg up, do what you want to do, or it's active. You're trying to squeeze the top leg straight, maybe also the bottom leg straight, right? You're active and engaged at the core, and you are pulling your toes towards your face. You can make it more of an active pose. Whichever you choose, as long as you're doing what's right for you, it's the right choice. Okay, any comments or questions, drop them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next upload.